Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we are in the middle of the KC Cup. I'm showing you more of the competitive decks that I would bring to the KC Cup if I'm looking to win it all and go deep and go big. I don't have too much time for this current KC Cup. I'm only at like 35 games or so, something very, very small. Even for me, casually I'll get 70. I've gotten as high as like 200 games in the KC Cup. Anyway, we're still running our boy Alistair. He's freshly ban listed, but still right up there in the meta. We're running it on Roids. Now there's a ton of ways to play Invoked. A ton. Even post ban list. But I think now that Invoked Neos is gone, Roids are the best. Very streamlined deck. Plenty of room for back row. We even have some back row hate. And just consistency out the window, guys. We have Draw Sense Dark to get our Alistairs consistently, and we can really make that happen with Kite Roid because we can really affect how much life point damage we're going to take. So we know right when we want to take it, how we're going to take it, when we're going to get that Alistair. Then with the beautiful Megaroid City, you can destroy the Alistair you summoned, search either your Submarine Roid or your Rescue Roid or your Kite Roid if things are going really, really well. And then you got Purgatrio, or you got Coxitas. We got Cowboy, Utopia, Samurai. Don't use those too often, but it is possible with an Invoked or a Submarine Roid and things like that. So it's very, very cool deck. But on top of that, Megaroid City also opens us up to other win conditions outside of Invoker. Makes our Submarine Roid very, very strong because Submarine Roid can attack directly, but when he's doing it with Megaroid City on the field, you can mill a Roid, even a Kite Roid, from your deck to the grave, and then his attack and defense switch. So you would jump up to 1800 attack, you're direct attacking over your opponent's monsters for 1800, just takes a few swings. Very cool card, gives you that much more aggressive take when your opponents manage to disrupt your Alistair plays, so then you can disrupt and then hit them all on your own. This pauses the monsters because go ahead and leave the monsters on the field. We're going to swing over them or we're going to pierce them. So leave them on the field. Leave them on the field with Fiendish Chain. Leave them on the field with Floodgate. Perfectly fine. But Fiendish Chain actually supports another aspect of the deck as well as Galaxy Cyclone. So Galaxy Cyclone isn't simply a Cosmic Cyclone replace. It works with Megaroid City. So let's say we're really in a pinch. We need to destroy something. I can destroy the Galaxy Cyclone after setting it with Megaroid City. Let's say we need a Submarine Roid to attack directly. But then we're still getting value out of the Galaxy Cyclone from the graveyard. You can use it to pop an opponent's face-up card. So it does add value to the Galaxy Cyclone. And then it's kind of the reverse for Fiendish Chain. Let's say you Fiendish Chain a monster. That monster's long gone. And you still have your Fiendish Chain on the field, which does happen pretty often. You can just destroy it with your Megaroid City. Search whatever Roid you need for that instance, and then keep on dueling. It's definitely a very strong deck, guys. Easily worth your time in the KC Cup. You'll definitely get a lot of wins. Not quite the best deck in Duel Links, I would say, but it's right up there. Definitely one I'm going to run furthermore in the KC Cup. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you're seeing success, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going first. See what our boy's got. He's got a Taya and Dark Magician Girl Matt using Ultimate Dragons. So we start with a Floodgate. We are going first. We have Megaroid City. That's any Roid we want in combination with our Alistair. Because you just destroy the Alistair, search whatever Roid you want. We already used the Alistair. We don't need him on the field at all. He's still going to get banished from the graveyard. That's the beauty of this deck. And we go right in to Coxitas. Very good first turn play. Even versus Blue Eyes. Get that Alistair back to our hand, send our Floodgate, call that a turn. Very, very good turn. So he has some work cut out for him. Uses Sage with Eyes of Blue, searches the stone. Then he just sets a couple back row, passes the turn. Probably going to use that stone. We can already anticipate. Normal summon our Alistair once again. He's going to hit us with the Karma Cut. But we're still going to get our search. So check this play out, guys. He thinks he stopped us entirely. We're going to set our invocation, destroy it with Megaroid City. Now we can bring that Alistair right back to our hand, protecting our Coxitas from any 3k monsters. And then we finish off that little Sage Thighs of Blue. He did in fact throw away his White Stone of Ancients with that Karma Cut. So that is going to be a 3k Blue Eyes, naturally swinging over our monster's defense. But he can't just yet with Alistair, and we can of course hit him with a Floodgate. So he top decks, has to pass. Now we still have Alistair of our own. We normal summon him, search that invocation. Roids City pop him. That means we get that Rescue Roid. Rescue Roid really does nothing for us other than fuse into Purgatrio. Get that Alistair right back, of course. And then we're at 2700. We only gotta get 2200. So as long as we can use our Alistair here, we're gonna hit him for lethal. But wait, hits us with an Ultimate Providence, throws away his Spirit of White, stops our Alistair, stops the lethal, survives to duel another turn. But at 200 life points, he really has his work cut out for him. But he's ready, guys. He uses his Stone of Ancient to add another Blue Eyes to his hand. That's Ultimate Dragons. He reveals the two. Reveals the two to add the Poly, but guess what? This boy's going to have 3. So he normal summons the Sage, searches a Maiden just for good measure. Now use the Sage of Blue. Brings out the Blue Eyes. He already had 2 Blue Eyes in his hand. Remember, that was from the deck. That means he gets his Neos Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, his most insane monster. Pretty much thinks he wins. 2k to Purgatrio's Dome. Throws a monster from his extra deck, gets to attack again. Throws another monster from his extra deck, gets to attack again. But it's our best boy, Kite Roid, saving us from the duel. Draw Sense Dark, but we don't even need it because we're going to cheese this win. We get a little submarine over this giant Neos Ultimate Blue Eyes. Just swing over him with the little submarine and win the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing the Zane Truesdale. I told you guys, I was facing a lot of Blue Eyes so far in this KC Cup. But no sleever map for our boy. 2 Alistairs, Submarine Roy, very good monster Coxitas to have against Cyber Dragons. They have a really tough time getting over it, guys. And I definitely remember this duel. You're going to see how this boy catches it. So we Galaxy Cyclone, the Cosmic Cyclone. He chooses not to hit it. Now we Invocation after a normal summon of an Alistair. That's Coctius, however you want to say his name. Get that Alistair back to his hand. We have 2 Alistairs, guys. 2 Alistairs in our hand. Hit him for 1400. He's going to Cosmic Cyclone or Fiendish Chain. We don't care. But he's going to get 3 instances of... Or is that 3 instances? I don't know if that's 3. No, that's 2 instances of Cyber Style the way it works now. Searches his Cyberload Fusion. Uses those 2 instances of Cyber Style. Uses that Fusion Gate. Fusion Gate's the man. It brought this deck back from the dead. Chimera Rampage. Gonna mill. Now, he got his Chimera to destroy his own Overflow. So I was like, oh, what a fool. He messed up. But it was actually a really good play because it lets him search his Cybernetic Fusion support. Now he can mill with his Rampage Dragon. Now he can use his Fusion support. Now he can use those monsters in the graveyard with that Fusion Gate and bring out his big boy. He thinks he's won this duel, guys. He has his Cyber End Dragon easily swinging over Coxitas. Even with an Alistair in my hand, this monster can still swing over us and let his Rampage Dragon hit for lethal. But I'm sure this guy would never have imagined I have 2 Alistairs in my hand. If you can do the math, it's not going to be pretty for this guy. We throw both the Invokers to the grave, raise up 2k, hit him for 900 for lethal. What a way to go with your 4000 monster. What a shame. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. Now, I've been seeing a weird amount of Cyber Dragon, like a lot of Cyber Dragon. It's pretty weird. I mean, Cyber Dragons are mad decent. I could see myself playing in the KC Cup. It's not my first choice, or second or third, but I like Cyber Dragons. I have plenty of Fusion Gates to make them work. But here, boys, sets 2. He set that first one before he even played his core, so you know that first one's good. We're going to use our Roids City. Set a Fiendish Chain, bring out our Submarine Roid, hit him for 1.8k, so that's just 1 instance of a Cyber Dragon, not the end of the world. And we flip to defense. Here our boy's going to Chain Overflow, destroy our Fiendish Chain. Thinks he's really got this duel in the bag, but of course we do have the #1 boy, Kite Roid. So he's going to just play a Cyberload Fusion, go right to a Rampage. He thinks he just won the duel. with that overflow wipe into Rampage Dragon. It's not gonna work for him though, we already know. We have the Kite Roids, so he swings once, swings twice, we take that for Draw Sense Dark, and then we stop it for no lethal. Now remember, Draw Sense Dark, nice and easy. We already have fire, we already have water, so we're good to go. We search our invocation, we choose Purgatrio, grab that Alistair right back to our hand. Now we're not gonna quite hit him for lethal, so we won't waste the Alistair, we just swing at 800. It's another instance of Proto Dragons, I should say. Hasn't used them yet. There's his Cyber Style. But then he just passes his turn with a face-up monster, no big deal. We Galaxy Cyclone his back roads, Needle Bug, or Needle Sealing. He was gonna wait for us to summon even more monsters for Needle Sealing, but I did have an out to that. Of course there's an out to Needle Sealing with our boy Coctius. Can't be destroyed obviously by Needle Bug. Won't be hit by Drowning Mirror Force, can't be targeted, just a straight menace to anyone with just 1400 life points left. And we hit him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Aster Phoenix. I think we take this boy out pretty quick. We're going second. I think just one instance of disruption does this boy. Using Jaden, leave him at. Pretty weird to be running Alistair and using all that Jaden stuff. So that's just one back row. That's all we need to stop our boy. We hit him with the Cosmic Cyclone, or the Galaxy Cyclone. It was a Cosmic Cyclone. Submarine Roid, pick at him for 800. We have a Fiendish Chain and a Floodgate with our defense position monster. And Kite Roid in case things really go bad. Our boy sets, or does nothing once again. Skips is the word I was looking for. Skips his turn. We got 2 Fiendish Chains and a Floodgate. Our boy sets a monster. Now I have no idea what he is. I'm sure you guys don't even know what he is. I'm about to find out. But before I do, I get Megaroid City. So I have 2 Fiendish Chain and a Floodgate. Should have done one of the Fiendish Chains. I kind of knew that. But I get greedy and just finish off the Floodgate. So now we got our Submarine Roid once again. Swinging for what will be a lethal amount of damage with Megaroid City. Because we're going to do 1800 here. But we get hit by a Karibo. Now that's giving me a hint as to what that is, and it's making me nervous about destroying that Floodgate, because I'm going to have a feeling I really need that Floodgate. But first, he shows us Lunalight Fusion, so I'm like, no, don't bring out that Saber Dancer. We would have needed that Floodgate really bad, but it's simply a Cat Dancer. So with 2 Fiendish Chains, we can get over the Crimson Fox's protection and still stop this Cat Dancer. If that was a Saber Dancer, we would have been in a lot of trouble for destroying that Floodgate and not one of these Fiendish Chains. But it's not. We're okay. He negates 1. Now look, my Fiendish Chain stays there. Even though it was negated, we're still going to be able to destroy it with Megaroid City and get value out of it. We'll get a whole nother Kite Roid in our hand if we needed to. So, we're swinging once again, trying to get that lethal. We mill our last Submarine Roid, trying to get up to 1800. He has another Karibo on us. So we're going to have to just be content with 800 points of damage. That'll make one swing from our boys lethal. Although I don't think we have any more Roids to actually do it. So definitely needed that top deck of an Alistair. Search our invocation. We're at 5,000 life points though. So I mean, use that invocation. Use the Purgatrio. It's the only Purgatrio we got because Rescue Roid's gone. So he can't get banished. He'd have to get destroyed. But it doesn't matter. Boy scoops anyway because he knows we had the lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Alexis. Going second. She's using Blue Eyes Sleeve the map. Pretty weird for Alexis. Sorry, I just unplugged my laptop. Alright, so a pretty whack hand. Our boy just sets 2. Hand just got a whole lot better with Megaroid City, so we set a face down Alistair because we already have Invocation in our hand. Start with a Submarine Roid. Gonna Galaxy Cyclone that back row. Now, I didn't Galaxy Cyclone before I did all this because I was assuming some sort of Cosmic Cyclone. I wanted him to get it out of the way before I Galaxy Cycloned one of them. Then I could Galaxy Cyclone the opposite card of the Cosmic Cyclone, get rid of all his cards, all that stuff. Didn't play out like that. We just hit a random illusion magic. But we bring out our Coctius. He brings out Magician's Navigation. We're not really scared of Dark Magicians. Even just this card alone, they have huge trouble getting over. Pretty much need Dark Cavalry. Go with Alistair to destroy that illusion, because we have 2 Alistairs in hand, so we didn't really have anything to worry about. And the boy scoops nice and quick. Dark Magicians have virtually no outs, especially if they don't even run an Eye of Timeus. You don't really see them too often. I'm seeing a weird amount of Cyber Dragons, and then just the usual suspects in Karakuri and Shiranui. So very, very weird to see that deck, but still, out here killing it with these Roids, guys. They really are just like, they were just a hair worse than Invoked Neos. They really are the best way to play Invoked, I still think, by a large margin. So definitely try them out. Super competitive for the KC Cup. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.